I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. This is the Martello Tower behind me, and it's right here in La Preneuse. So let's go and take a look and see what it's like inside. Hi Michele, I'm lucky enough to meet with you today.
Good morning, Mrs. Lucy. So welcome to the Martello Tower. So this tower was used as a coastal defense and built by the British. From 1832 to 34, the British built 5 towers on the island. But unfortunately, 2 of them have been demolished. We left only 3. And among the 3, only this one where we are, which have been restored into museum.
All of the towers are called Martello, which is a name that came from Corsica. The British were so impressed with the design that they decided to create 210 towers around the world.
And the tower where we are, it is divided into 4 parts. We have the basement, the ground floor, the first, and then the top.
These towers have a massive reservoir underneath which collects rainwater. This is collected from the roof and dispersed by a central pipe.
So there were 20 soldiers who were living here and 1 officer. So they took this water for their domestical use. And the reservoir have a capacity of 22,500 liters of rainwater. So enough for the 20 soldiers for 3 months. That is, in case of a siege or cyclone, they can survive, they have water.
On either side of this water reservoir, they used the space to store food, which was cooled by the water.
And the part left in between, so I'm going to show you, it's the powder room, the powder magazine. So now we're on the powder room, and we have placed the model here. And the gunpowder was stored in bags and in big barrels, so in the arch here. And in the showcase, you will see different artifacts discovered by this group of youngsters, the Raleigh group. When they dig up in 1993, they discover all these artifacts.
These include buttons, cannonballs, musket balls, and buckles.
And here you have a big mortar, and the holes that you can see on both sides, they are ventilation ducts. So it helped to keep the powder which was stored here dry.
Also of interest is this original teak door displayed here on the wall.
And teak wood, of course, is very good in this climate, isn't it?
Yeah, so they brought the teak from Asia. And they use an oil lamp to illuminate the powder room. And as you can see, the lamp, it was protected by glass. So it's just to prevent the risk of sparks if you fall down, say big firecrackers.
The soldiers would also have to remove their boots before entering the room to reduce the risk of creating sparks.
This place is obviously expertly designed, like actually quite amazing for its age. And the walls, as we can see here, are super thick.
Exactly, Mrs. Lucy. So you can see the thickness of the wall facing land side, it's nearly 1.80 meters, 6 feet. And you can imagine the one facing seaside, it's double that one.
Also at the tower is this beautiful model of a famous ship that endured battle right in this bay.
So La Preneuse was the name of a French ship. So it was due to the victory.
You can see it over there, behind us.
We get the name of the place where we are. Okay.
And this La Preneuse beach is certainly well worth checking out. Back to the tower, and we're heading upstairs. Originally there was no staircase. These have been created solely for the purpose of the tour.
So the original entrance was on the 1st floor, and to get access they just use a retractable ladder to get access in, so that is in case of an attack they can remove it, they were safe inside. The soldiers, they get access here through this trap door. They just remove it, they go down with a rope ladder. And if they need food, water, gunpowder, they just use the pulley system to raise up everything.
This floor was used as a kitchen, dining room and bedroom for the 20 soldiers. Also stored in this area were the 24 muskets.
And I bet that's pretty heavy, isn't it?
Yeah, nearly 4.9 kilograms.
So you have to be very strong. Très fort avec ça.
Here to explain how to load a Brown Bess musket is Mr. Thibault.
Alors, je vais vous montrer comment on chargeait un fusil à cette époque-là. Donc, le soldat est comme ça. Et au commandement, chargez vos armes. Ouvrez le bassinet, prendre la cartouche, déchirer la cartouche, amorcer, fermer le bassinet, l'arme à gauche, cartouche dans le canon, tirez la baguette, bourrez 2 fois, 2 coups secs, 1, 2, remettez la baguette et portez vos armes. Voilà, c'était comme ça qu'on chargeait à cette époque-là.
Bricks used on the ceiling were imported from England, and if you look carefully, you can see stalactites have formed.
It's incredibly important for us to preserve our heritage, eh?
Exactly, Mrs. Lucy. And here you can see we have an old French coat. It's a donation from the family Adam who gave this to the tower. So as you have just mentioned, so it is important to preserve our heritage. And I'll show you the officer's room. So the officer used to have his quarter, his private room, his bed.
Sure, he looks like he's had a very hard day, doesn't he?
Yes.
Sitting around too long.
Yeah.
It's actually quite spacious, isn't it?
Yes,
inside?
you can imagine. So now I'm going to show you the top. You will see the original cannon on the top. Please follow me.
This is definitely my favourite part of the Martello Tower. It's coming up this magnificent staircase. The brickwork is just fabulous. I mean, look at it, wonderful.
So now we are on the top, and here we have one original cannonball, 24 pounds.
Oh, that's very heavy.
And just behind you, we got the original cannon with a cannonball of 24 pounds. The cannon having a fang range of 2 kilometers of distance.
So back in the old days, of course, they would have had 4 wheels here, and this would have circulated all the way around here so that they could aim and fire.
And they need 6 to 10 men to aim the cannon, and they can shoot every 2 minutes. And I'm going to show you also the system to collect the rainwater. So simple and very ingenious. So when it rains, you see it's a bit slope. The rainwater comes here through that hole, which brings all the water in the central drain, which goes directly in the basement.
Ingenious, and I have to wonder, why on earth do we not do this in our modern homes?
Exactly, we usually have to take example from 18th century. They think about to collect rainwater.
Incredible.
So the main purpose of this tower was to protect the bay, and the view from the top here is spectacular. In fact, you can look right the way across to the other tower called L'Harmonie, which is unfortunately in a state of disrepair.
Well, thank you so much,
Pleasure.
Michele. I really enjoyed this tour. This is my 2nd time here, and I will definitely bring my kids back because I love it so much.
I just want to say that the tower has been restored by an NGO named Friends of the Environment. So they have took nearly 10 years to restore this museum, to raise funds and so on.
So that was the Martello Tower tour. If you're in the area, come and visit it because it really is an amazing part of this island's past. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. It really goes a long way into helping this channel to grow. And also, if you want to move here onto this beautiful island, I am now partnered with a relocation specialist, so do drop me an email. Anyway, I'm going to love and leave you now. Lots of videos for you to watch on the screen right now. Catch you on the next one. See ya.